Hi, I'm Tracie Yeo. I'm currently living in Los Angeles, California. My capstone project is on BluJam Cafe. The challenge is to increase leads, and the tactic I have selected is through influencer campaigns. BluJam Cafe was founded by friends David Friss and Camille Major, two immigrants from Czechoslovakia. The cafe started in 2006 at Melrose Avenue, downtown Los Angeles. The name Blue Jam was chosen to celebrate the history of the location, which had been an underground jazz club where greats like Miles Davis and Dizzy Gillespie once played. Today, there are six outlets spread across busy urban locations in Los Angeles. Blue Jam Cafe boasts on having no freezers in their locations, making everything fresh and to order. Many of their ingredients are organic, and if not, are of the highest quality and are all natural. They source locally whenever possible and make many of their items from scratch. Their menu accommodates dietary restrictions, offering vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options. Blue Jam Cafe offers their location up for private event bookings after their operating hours and call them the After Dark events. The picture on the right is their specialty dish, the crunchy French toast, a French brioche dipped in their secret batter and rolled in cornflakes. Blue Jam Cafe also takes their coffee very seriously. Being in central urban locations of Los Angeles, Blue Jam Cafe is not without competition. Los Angeles is known for being a food hub for endless variety of cuisines, but is especially known for its healthy food scene. Blue Jam Cafe's direct competitions are eateries focused on hearty, fresh, locally sourced organic food. Two such competitors are the Harvest Bar, a superfood vegetarian restaurant with a modern flair that is just 1 mile away from Blue Jam's Sherman Oak location, and Urban Fresh, a comfy cafe serving classic breakfast food such as burgers and salad made from locally sourced ingredients. Urban Fresh is located just 5 miles from two of Blue Jam's locations. As for indirect competition, some of Blue Jam's indirect competitors are the increasingly popular home delivery meal kit services such as Home Chef, Plated, and Sunbasket. Sunbasket is a service that ships members fresh, organic, and sustainable ingredients and recipes every month, allowing them to cook their own healthy meals in their very own homes. The current use of digital marketing. BluJam Cafe is currently very active on their social media sites. They have a substantial following on their Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts, where they consistently post content and interact with their followers. They also have a blog and a current email marketing list with a pop-up sign-up box on their website. BluJam Cafe is also ranked really highly on Yelp and TripAdvisor. My capstone challenge is to increase leads by increasing awareness about the cafe and acquire new customers and clientele. BluJam's clientele, the Who, are young working professionals with mid to high disposable income from the age of 21 to 39, which falls under the millennial generation. There are about 10 million millennials living in California, and Los Angeles has the highest millennial population in the state, second to New York nationwide. Millennials have now become the largest generation in the workforce, and almost 1 in 4 have a bachelor's degree or higher, making them the most educated generation. This generation defines healthy as food that is natural, organic, locally sourced, or sustainable, which are the exact values held by the BluJam Cafe. This market enjoys research and are spending more time online researching the benefits of natural, organic foods and the impact of production and delivery on the environment. This brings us to the how. The tactic that will be used for this challenge is to implement an influencer marketing campaign using micro influencers. As mentioned, millennials do their research before purchase and they trust online reviews. As many as 40% of millennials refer to online reviews and testimonials and trust it as much as they would personal recommendations. 91% of millennials would buy based on recommendation from friends. And finally, the what. The channels that will be used are email marketing, social media ads, paid search, and we will also be directly reaching out to specific targeted micro influencers and entice them with incentives to promote the cafes. To achieve this, we have identified several personas for influencers we would like to attract. We are seeking influencers who are seen as an authority in their field. These influencers would be professionals in the businesses they are in and would be personalities who are constantly bringing their peers or clients together. We are seeking micro influencers with a small but effective reach. BluJam Cafe's influencers do not have to have a wide international audience or millions of followers. Instead, we will be seeking influencers who have a strong network within Los Angeles and surrounding. These micro influencers would use their influence and authority to drive friends, clients, and coworkers to BluJam's cafe locations. For example, three personas we have come up with are Pete, Jennifer, and Brad. Pete organizes breakfast meetup with fellow UX designers who are followers on his website to discuss and share ideas and topics within their industry. Jennifer is an event planner and organizes pop-up art shows for various artists in Los Angeles. Brad is a professional photographer who takes urban shots and likes to seek out cafes as meetup spots with clients, as well as locations to have his styled photo shoots. Our first tactic to achieve this is through direct influencer outreach. Influencers can be sought through influencer platforms such as BuzzSumo, NewReach, and Email Hunter. We will also monitor the BluJam Cafe's hashtag to see who are our top followers and who are currently advocating our brand on their social media. We will also be directly reaching out to local pop-up event organizers, event planners, and local businesses. We would try to incentivize bookings at our cafes by compensating our influencers, but without paying them financially. This is so the influencers' recommendations are genuine and sincere. Influencers would be compensated with discounts and rewards instead. We would provide small gatherings with complimentary pictures of the popular strawberry mint lemonade for the group and a free meal and voucher for the influencer. After dark events are large private events such as wedding parties and pop-up events that will be held after the cafe's operating hours, and they will receive special discounts. Here is an example of an influencer we found. Alina is a local photographer who is active and popular on Instagram. She organizes weekly photo meetups around Los Angeles, which always starts or ends in a local cafe, where meetup participants would get to know each other over breakfast or lunch. She has a large following and a good turnout for her weekly walks. We would reach out to encourage Alina to arrange a photo walk in Melrose Avenue, a buzzing neighborhood with many exciting street photography scenes for the photo walk, and incentivize Alina to gather at BluJam Cafe's Melrose location with the previously mentioned promotion for her and her meetup group. The next channel we will be using to attract influencers is through email marketing. We will be creating landing pages that will be on BluJam Cafe's social media and website to allow customers to opt in into receiving information and promotions without about being an influencer for BluJam Cafe. We will also be utilizing BluJam Cafe's current email marketing list and will be sending them a newsletter about the influencer campaign, allowing recipients to choose to opt in if they are keen on receiving more information and increasing awareness about BluJam Cafe's small gatherings and after dark services. This newsletter will have a call to action button for recipients to opt in and social share buttons for them to share the email with their network. A response email will be sent to recipients who opt in with a thank you message. The email will also include details on the packages and incentives they will be getting with each booking and reservation. Newsletters will also be sent out periodically with monthly specials influencers can benefit from and also show off past successful events and meetups that had been held at BluJam's locations. These emails will also have social share buttons and a call to action button to allow recipients to contact individual cafe locations if they are keen on booking an event. Our next channel is social media. We will be running ads on social media sites, namely LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, to promote awareness and attract influencers. We will have a budget of $2,500 and will be running ads for 8 weeks. Ads will have a rather narrow target as we will be focusing on users 21 to 39 years old living in a 20-mile vicinity of each cafe location. We will be utilizing Facebook's targeting features by focusing our ads on people with job titles such as freelancers, entrepreneurs, business owners, event organizers, and meetup coordinators. We will also be targeting those who have interests and hobbies in subjects such as art, photography, wedding planning, designing, meetups, and pop up events. The ads that will be running will feature attractive images of our after dark events and small gatherings, with call outs to join our growing group of event planners and meetup influencers to get rewarded for bringing people to BluJam cafes. It will also include a call to action button to sign up. And finally, we will also be utilizing paid search. We will be using Google Ads with a budget of $2,500 for 8 weeks. We will also be setting the location to target customers within a 20-mile radius from BluJam Cafe locations. And we will be targeting keywords such as function venues near me, event space, pop-up store rentals, and restaurants with event space to advertise to people who are searching for services and venues like BluJam Cafe is offering. The ads will promote the value of hosting an event with BluJam Cafes by mentioning the rewards and discounts that will be provided. We will also be running remarketing ads to follow around people who have clicked on or visit our site to make ourselves more memorable and visible to visitors who have previously probably visited while doing their research about the upcoming events. The chart shows our campaign schedule. For email marketing, we will be spacing out our newsletters to be sent out once every 2 weeks apart, so not to inundate recipients with too many emails. Week 1, we will be sending out newsletters to encourage opt-ins for the influencer program. This will be followed by thank you responses for those who have signed up, along with details about the promotions and rewards their influencers will be receiving when they book their first events or gathering. On week 4, which would fall on the first week of the month, we will be sending out newsletters that features a special of the month that will be available if the influencer makes a reservation within the month. This is to entice, encourage, and remind their influencer to use the location if they are planning an event for the month and hopefully acquire bookings. On week 7, A newsletter will be sent out to feature a previous event and meetup that had been held at the location. For social media and paid search, social media ads and paid search will be running throughout the 8 weeks. Influencer outreach will be carried out in 2 week periods starting on week 2, with 3 week breaks between each outreach for us to be able to engage and develop a relationship with each influencer and also to measure their results. During the 3 week break, careful research will be done to seek out more micro influencers to reach out to on week 7 and 8. So, to summarize, my capstone project is on BluJam Cafe, and the objective is to attract and encourage micro influencers in the vicinity of BluJam Cafe locations to host meetups and events at the locations to bring in awareness and acquire new customers. The three things you should take away from this presentation is that number one, BluJam Cafe is an established business with 6 locations in the busy urban areas of Los Angeles that has an after dark event service for private events after the cafe's operating hours and is a great spot for professional meetups. Number two, BluJam Cafe serves uncomplicated fresh food focusing on quality and sustainable ingredients, which resonates with the millennial market. And number three, BluJam Cafe will use an influencer marketing campaign to tackle its challenge of increasing leads using social media ads, paid search ads, email marketing, and direct influencer outreach. Thank you to teachers and classmates for your time and for listening to my presentation. I'm looking forward to hearing feedback and comments about my capstone project. Thank you also for the great and informative 10 weeks we've been having, and I hope to stay in touch with everyone. Bye.